Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of October 2023, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Pisces. The overall energy for the reading, the Magician. I mean, you're trying to manifest something. It's gonna be a bumpy road, I'm not gonna lie, but you're definitely trying to manifest something here. Starting off the reading, you get the Five of Cups crossed by the Temperance. You've been dealing with something for quite a while. That's not looking great. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll see. Focus here, the Eight of Swords, which tells me that's the main energy you're dealing with, which is a lot of overthinking and just being in your head, stuck in your head about a particular situation. The recent past, the Devil, that's a pretty unhealthy energy that's presenting itself there. In your Strength, the Justice card, trying to bring everything into balance here. That's why it's not looking easy, whatever this is. In the immediate future, the Four of Wands, this could be talking about some sort of commitment. The supportive energy here, the Four of Pentacles. Kind of having a hard time letting something go here, and I feel like that's what's making things a little bit difficult, because you're really like, you know, pretty stubborn about something here, pretty hard to let something go. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Knight of Wands. I kind of get this as a helpful energy that's coming from outside of yourself. So it could be even the universe, it could be friends, family, even strangers, I don't know. But it's an energy that's coming from the outside to help, to support. And I feel like you're not seeing it a lot of times, because you're so caught up in what's going on internally that you're not paying attention to the outside. In the hopes and fears, the Knight of Pentacles. I was just kind of hoping for a smooth transition out of whatever it is you're experiencing here, by the looks of it, you know. Kind of getting to that point of saying, you know, I'll just take it one day at a time and, you know, we'll see where we go. You're not there yet. In the potential outcome, the Death card. So something is coming to an end, and I feel like that's possibly what you're dealing with, putting something to rest. And you're having a hard time doing that. But let's clarify. Let me clarify the Magician. The Moon, the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords. You're giving me a sense that you're trying to manifest something in regards to a situation you're dealing with. The place that you're manifesting from is your heart solely, which is telling me you're dealing with a situation that's possibly not great for you at this time, but because you carry love for the situation, you're almost dismissing the fact that everything you're dealing with sucks. So it's like, but I love them, or I can't give this up because there's too much love here. And then if I were to ask you, okay, but what about everything else? You would try to find justifications for everything else, excuses for everything else, even if it sucks. So if it's something that keeps you in constant stress and pain, you would find an excuse for it, because you would close that off with, because I love them. Sometimes love is not enough. So I don't even know what the hell this is. It doesn't even have to be a person. It could be even a habit of yours you're dealing with that's not healthy. I don't even know what the situation is, but I do see a person somewhere in there. Let's do the Five of Cups. Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. it's the same pattern over and over again. You know, I'm dealing with something that is completely ruining my life, but I always try to bring positive, love, all sorts of things that, you know, because I love them. Let me give you a personal example here. I can't give you exactly what's happening here, but I can tell you that I do look at everything pretty much from the perspective of love, where I believe that all of us carry that, but I'm also aware that all of us carry darkness too. That's what we're made of, light and darkness, right? If I approach something from the energy of love, and that energy is not willing to receive it, and they keep on shutting down and spitting at me all sorts of energy that's not that, I will step away from it. I don't care who it is. It could be my family. I don't care who it is. You know, if it is my family, I will step away in terms of I'll have my boundaries where we can't cross those. I still love you because you're my family, but I'll stay right here and you stay right there doing that. So things that are unhealthy, I don't care that there's love there. And there could be love there as much as it is perfect. But sometimes that doesn't excuse toxic things that we accept just because there's love there, you know? So I don't know what the hell this is, but I see a pattern coming through. And this time around, it's happening to such extent that it's kind of looking like it's time to break this pattern, you know? For the Temperance card, you get the 3 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the World card. Yeah, and based on because I love them, or whatever kind of excuse you're finding there, you're also pushing the energy of hope. You know, I hope that one day I will not feel this way about it and everything's going to be fine. If I'm bringing enough love to the situation, then everything's going to be fine. Okay. But, no. The damage has been done. The pain is there. All of that is there already. The stressing, the pain, the whatever. One day, just like that won't be gone. That'll stay with you. You know? It's kind of like adding more on your plate to heal. But sometimes we have to learn that way, I guess. For the 8 of Swords, you get the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. And this is the perfect excuse that I hear all the time. I can't leave them because they're my support system in some way. It doesn't have to be financial. For a lot of people it is. Like, what would I do if I have nothing? Create something. Then. Anything. Even if it's less than what's provided here from whatever this is. For some of you, it could be a marriage. And I'm seeing that whole sense of dependency on it. Complete dependency, like hanging on to dear life. Like, if I lose this, I'm fucked. So I'm going to have to put myself through a whole lot of pain and suffering and justify it with, but I love them. Because if I let this go, what do? Can't do anything. Find something. Anything. The smallest thing. You know? Even if in the material or financially it doesn't give you the same, that peace of mind and of heart is more important than any kind of stability someone else can offer you. You know? So, pretty tricky one, I know. Let's do the Devil in the recent past. The 6 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles. Pattern. This thing was unhealthy for a very long time. It had times where it did look healthy. You looked at it and you were like, I think it's working out. But you were still questioning it because you weren't sure. So that tells me that no, it wasn't. You were kind of coming back at the same pattern. And it's an unhealthy pattern. So I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's unhealthy about it, but something is quite unhealthy. And the one thing that I can tell you that is very unhealthy is the complete dependency you have on this. You know? And that's on you. That's something that you can heal. It has nothing to do with whoever this is. You know? There must be other aspects to it, but that's a pretty big one. For the Justice card in your strength, you get the Nine of Cups, the Emperor, the Death card. See, because at your core, the Emperor shows up. We're all made of masculine energy and feminine energy. Your masculine energy is showing up. The one that does shit. The one that takes care of things. And that one decided to move forward here and show me I've got this. So your masculine energy is saying, as long as we have that emotional peace and balance, we're good. I can take care of things, whatever happens. And that actually comes through with another energy that's kind of pushed forward of this needs to be done, because we can't reach this place if we keep on perpetuating this pattern, you know? So pretty interesting. It's like talking to your higher self here. And it's like, you know, at the core of you, you know you have this. On the outside, the one that's experiencing this story with your mind, for the most part, is trying to find excuses to stay into a pattern that needs to be broken. For the Four of Wands, you get the Sun, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Swords. The ending to this is pretty imminent, and you know that. You're already in it. It's just a matter of actually stepping into it completely. So whatever commitment this is, the way that it is right now, it's not working out. Not only for you, but not for them either. It's not healthy. It's not productive for either one of you. So the end of whatever this is definitely on the horizon here. In many ways, I mean, in a lot of cases, it doesn't mean that, okay, this marriage is over. It doesn't have to mean that. If both parties are willing to look at it, what the hell is going on and what's creating that unhealthy aspect of it, that can actually be healed. If both parties are willing to. Usually, there's one, the other one, you know. But I've seen cases where both parties are like, okay, we fucked this up, let's fix it, you know? Because it takes two to tango here. The both of you created this. So, for the Four of Pentacles and the supportive energies, you get the Two of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Hangman. That's why you're not making any decisions here, because at the end of any kind of decision you want to make, you throw that in, but I love them. But there's love here, and they love me. And again, valid. There is love here. Nobody's taking that away from this. You know, but is that enough to stay in something that doesn't even begin to describe the opposite of self-love? You love them. What about you? Do you love you? You know? So this sense of stubbornness and inability to let this go, or your own sense of dependency on this, is kind of keeping you stuck. And then justifying it with, but there's love here. Oh, great. Let's throw some flowers in the air then. Sorry to be so harsh, but sometimes it's like, okay, somebody's gotta shake you up a little bit. Because I know this. I've experienced this. I've been here, you know. And I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy to see these things and to acknowledge that you're in this place, you know. That's probably the hardest part. But once it hits you that, okay, that's what's happening, things might change, you know, for the better. For the Knight of Wands, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot. A lot of supportive energy from the outside. A lot of, from the universe, from people sent by the universe. Hey, help Pisces out. What the hell, you know? There's a lot of that around you at this time. I love the freaking storks. There they go. They feel like freaking dinosaurs. It's not good, because they're leaving. That means winter is coming. I've seen them around these days, traveling. You've got a lot of support that you're not paying attention to. I feel like you think you are, but you're not really, because you still end up doing the same thing, you know? So again, that could come in the shape and form of friends, family, even strangers. People like me that are throwing these energies at you and are being a little assholes about it. I don't know, but like, you would take it as that. To me, it's kind of like, no, I'm just gonna be blunt, because sometimes we need to hear that, you know, as hard as it is to hear it. So for the Knight of Pentacles, in your hopes and fears, you get the Three of Cups, the Hermit, the Temperance card. It's like you're showing me the way towards a healthy, clean-cut, loving space. Not necessarily for this one. You're just kind of showing me the energy. Not necessarily that you hope this would get in there. Maybe you do. But you're kind of showing me where you would like to be. And you would like to be in a space that's filled with love, support, happiness, healing, a lot of good stuff. You're actually heading in that direction. I'm not sure if you're anticipating here by creating this desire. But that's where you're going. So ultimately, you'll break free of the cycle one way or another, you know? Because it feels like you're making up your mind slowly but surely to go in a particular direction that looks nothing like this. Quite the opposite. It looks quite healthy. You know, whether or not it's with whoever this is, or just as an energy, and whoever is attached to that energy, they're welcome to come in. I don't know. I don't think you have an intention for a person there. You're just giving me the intention of the energy. For the Death card in the potential outcome, you get the Empress, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Who is this Knight of Wands? There's somebody by your side there. I don't even know if it's a person. It doesn't feel like a tangible kind of a presence. It feels like an energy, very powerful energy, very influential, in a positive way, in a good way. It's almost like a spirit. I don't even know who the hell this is. But it's coming through people somehow. It's hard to explain what I see here with this one. But you're heading towards a complete closure over things here, one way or another. And from that point on, multiple options are opening up for you. And it's with the help of whoever this Knight of Wands is. It's like a spirit guide of some sort. I don't even know. But again, this Knight of Wands, this spirit guide or whatever it is, it's going to show up through people along the way. So you need to pay attention to who's showing up and who's guiding you and what resonates with you in that department of this next chapter of your life, basically, because you'll get there. So interesting. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. The High Priestess, the King of Swords, the King of Cups. Yeah. Internally, at a deep level, again, almost talking to your higher self, you already got all the tools you need to break yourself free from your own pattern here. You know? You've got that balance, you've got your intuition going for you. You just need to access all of that. Because it's like you've got everything in place. You just kind of need to tap into that. Because when a pattern kind of catches you in that spinning circle, you forget you got all that a lot of the times. And I feel like this time around you forgot. You know, you're perpetuating the cycle and you don't even know you're doing it. And you forgot you have all the tools to freaking bring yourself into balance and break through the cycle. Stop spinning in circles here, you know? So you got it already. You just need to tap into it. Let's do the enchanted map. You get Spirit of Place, number 4. Okay. Authenticity is the essence of power. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the Spirit of Places arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme, I don't know how to read, of your let's rephrase that. It says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity, or your higher self that has their shit together, and it's like, okay, let's tap into that because it's there. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.